Think Tide Pods are just for laundry? Think again. You've been sleeping on these mighty little cleaning bombs. First, bring the bling back. Dull jewelry dragging down your sparkle? Fill a bowl with warm water, drop in a Tide Pod, and let your favorite pieces take a quick spa soak. Give them a gentle scrub with a soft toothbrush, and boom, shine restored, no fancy cleaner required. Next, Sneaker Reviver. Scuffed up kicks? No problem. Dissolve a Tide Pod in warm water. Scrub away those dirty stains, and voila, your shoes will be looking street ready in no time. Is your dog's bed smelling a little too lived in? Time for a refresh. Toss it in the washing machine with a Tide Pod and let the magic happen. It'll come out clean, odor-free, and oh so snuggly. Next, create a DIY all-purpose power spray. Why use a million cleaners when one will do the trick? Create a mixture using warm water and a Tide Pod in a bowl. Then pour it into an all-purpose cleaning spray bottle. Boom! You've got a powerhouse cleaner for counters, sinks, and pretty much any mess. Try this in your shower for an extra special cleaner. Crusty leftovers stuck to the inside of your microwave? No worries. Pop a bowl of water with a crushed Tide Pod inside of it. Microwave it for a few minutes and let the steamy magic do its thing. Wipe down with a cleaning cloth or a piece of paper towel. Those stuck-on splatters will wipe right off. No elbow grease required.
Grab some vinegar out of your cupboard for these awesome viral cleaning ideas. Fill a reusable jar full of vinegar. Cut some citrus and peel off the peel. Place the peels into the vinegar. For fun, you can add a variety of other herbs. I'm adding rosemary to mine. Place the jar into the refrigerator. After a week, open up a spray bottle, strain out and discard the peels and the rosemary and the other herbs you're using, and use this mixture to clean your tables and other surfaces. Add 1 3/4 cups of water to a bowl. Measure out 1/4 cup of vinegar. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of Dawn dish soap. Grab any old pitcher and place some paper towels into the pitcher. Take your mixture and pour it into the center of the paper towels. Let it sit, then remove the center paper towel piece. It should pull out nice and smooth. You've now created disposable cleaning wipes. Wipe up your table and discard the paper towel. Keep the lid on to keep them from drying out. Add 1 cup of water to a large bowl. Grab your vinegar and measure 1 cup of vinegar. Add the vinegar to the water in the large bowl. Measure out 1 cup of rubbing alcohol and then add the rubbing alcohol to the large bowl. Add a few drops of Dawn dish soap. Mix all of these ingredients together and pour the mixture into the spray bottle. Grab whatever steam mop you have. Fill it up with distilled water and turn it on so it starts heating up. Grab a reusable microfiber cloth and get it wet in your sink. Wring out all of the excess water and make sure to wring it out well. And clip it into place on your steam mop. Once the steam mop is ready, you can use the reusable mop pad to clean your floor. You can spot treat with the mixture that you made by spraying it onto sticky residue, mud, dirt, any grease and grime. Once you're done, remove the pad, throw it in the laundry, and it's ready to reuse next time.
Did you know that one simple bottle of Dawn dish soap can do so much more than clean the dishes? Tired of soap scum and hard water stains in your shower? Fill one of these soap dispensing brushes with 1 part Dawn and 3 parts cleaning vinegar. Rub the solution all over the glass and walls of your shower. Let that sit for a few minutes and scrub it away for a streak-free shine. If your jewelry has lost its sparkle, Dawn is the secret to bringing it back to life. Add a few drops of Dawn to a small bowl, fill it with warm water, and let your rings, earrings, and necklaces soak for a few minutes. Then you can gently scrub them clean with a soft toothbrush and rinse with clean water. Dawn is a gentle but powerful cleanser that is so great for removing dirt and oils trapped inside your makeup brushes. Simply mix a small drop of Dawn with warm water and swirl your brushes in the solution. Rinse your brushes thoroughly with clean water when you're done. Let them air dry and they will be soft, fresh, and ready to use again. Dawn can also be a miracle worker for tough stains on clothes. If you have any grease, oil, or butter stains, apply a small drop of Dawn directly onto the stain and rub it with a small toothbrush. Then let that sit for a few minutes to really soak in. Then you can go ahead and toss your clothing straight in the washing machine with the rest of your load just like normal, and the grease-fighting power of your Dawn dish soap will leave those clothes looking fresh and stain-free. Dawn is also great for tackling stubborn sticker residue. If you're trying to remove a pesky label or have leftover adhesive from price tags or tape, grab your Dawn dish soap and get to work. Just apply a little Dawn directly onto the sticky spot and let that sit to really soak in for a few minutes. Then scrub it away with a soft cloth and use a sponge for any stubborn spots. This is a really great way to remove all of that residue without using harsh chemicals.
Head to the Dollar Tree and pick up a 2-pack of Irish Spring soap. I used the first bar of soap from the pack and rubbed it on all the baseboards in my home, focusing on the ones that are on the exterior walls of our building. I made sure to rub the soap into the baseboard with my fingers so that it was no longer visible. I also rubbed the soap on the windowsills. I then took the bar of soap outside and rubbed it on my sliding glass door and the exterior of my windows. Due to the scent of Irish Spring, it helps deter bugs, which should result in less entering our home. The next way I used the bar was I cut it into pieces and placed a small piece into each of my shoes to remove any odors and to keep them smelling fresh. Lastly, I wet the bar of soap and rubbed it on my kids' bug bites. Once the area was fully coated, I allowed it to dry and the itch of the bite went away. Next up are 2 ways I like to use shredded Irish Spring soap. I took the second bar of soap from the pack and shredded it with a cheese grater into a mason jar. I then took about 1/3 of the grated bar and added it to a small glass jar. I covered the jar with a cloth topper and placed it in the corner of my room to act as an air freshener. Next, I focused on the outdoor spaces of my home. I added the shredded soap pieces to the soil of my potted plants because occasionally I have insects that eat the leaves of my potted lemon tree, and this soap trick helps to deter them. Lastly, I used the shredded Irish Spring to make a multi-purpose spray. To make the spray, I added about 1/4 of the bar to a small saucepan with a 1/2 cup of water. I turned the stove to low-medium heat and allowed the soap to melt for around 15 minutes, stirring occasionally until it was fully incorporated into the water. I allowed the mixture to cool slightly, then added it to a spray bottle I had on hand. I topped the bottle off with warm water, added a sprayer nozzle, then shook it up. I used this multi-purpose spray as a bug spray for my family. I sprayed this mixture on the leaves of all of my plants on the patio to help further deter bugs, and I made sure to reapply it after it rains.